As so many of you know, Mike Fetchner had a heart for the poor. And more than anything else, Mike longed to see the church awakened. He believed, and I share this belief, that such awakening might occur through service to those living under the oppressive weight of poverty. It has been 20 months since our dear friend and founder went home to be with the Lord. And I'm pleased to report that the mission he began continues in earnest. And I believe we are seeing signs of the awakening that he so longed for. In fact, with a renewed focus on Dallas, where poverty now ranks third in the nation, we have strengthened our strategy and refined our vision. Drawing upon our 20 years of research and experience, applying rigorous stewardship, sound theological analysis, historical perspective, and cultural awareness, we have implemented an approach that is breaking the cycle of poverty in families within a single generation. In medical terms, we have discovered a cure for modern poverty. That cure is the gospel of the kingdom applied to every facet of a person's life, and specifically the worldview that fosters and sustains poverty in America. This cure is not an antidote taken once to experience deliverance from the plague of poverty. It's more like long-term therapy that moves from one area of the body to another, eventually restoring a person to wholeness. If researchers discovered a cure for cancer tomorrow, the questions wouldn't be, how many people have you cured? Rather, we would be asking, does it work? And where is the proof? In the case of curing poverty, it is working. And the proof is evidenced in the lives of those who have been restored, not just spiritually, but in every way. People like Clifton, who has abandoned criminality, having become economically self-sufficient for the first time in his life. Today, Clifton lives as a husband to his wife and a father to his children, leading them in the way of God. As a result, his children will never enter the welfare system, and they won't enter the criminal justice system either. Instead, they are going to college and pursuing ventures that will enable them to provide for their families. In other words, the cycle of dependency, criminality, and family dissolution is not being transmitted to the next generation. However, we cannot do this alone. We need you, the body of Christ, to join with us in spreading this cure. One, we need your financial support to both sustain our current efforts and expand into additional communities. Two, we need you to serve alongside us. There is a wealth of problem-solving capacity and entrepreneurial giftedness sitting in more than 7,000 churches in the Metroplex. And we need to mobilize those resources if we want to impact the entire city and beyond. For those of you who knew Mike, you also know how much he loved Christmas, because Christmas was the beginning of the promise that all that sin had set wrong in the world was going to be set right by Christ and his kingdom. So this Christmas, I pray that you will be filled with the hope that Jesus has been crowned Lord over all. His royal reign has begun and will continue until all things are made finally and forever new. So from the BridgeBuilders family to yours, we hope and pray that you have a very Merry Christmas.